What's happening all? Welcome back to another drum lesson. So today we're going to be looking at hemiola. So we first of all need to define hemiolas. So the sort of dictionary definition, let's say, is two groups of 3 beats or 3 notes or 3 hits are replaced by 3 groups of 2. Now the concept is that you're giving somebody a pulse that might be like 1 1 1, as in 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, and then you give them kind of an illusion of a different pulse, because instead of playing the 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6, you start to go 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. So it gives the listener the illusion that the tempo has actually changed of the song. So step 1 is just make sure we can do that. Now first thing to do is really simple, just play 2 triplets like this. And then change it to, say, double strokes. So if I play that back to back, then we're starting to get the beginnings of the hemiola. Now what we're going to be doing in this one, though, is we're taking the hemiolas a little bit further than that. What we're doing is, instead of replacing the 2 lots of 3 with the 3 lots of 2, what we're doing is we're extending that, so it's double, so it's 12s, and we're doing it every 4 notes. So essentially, instead of playing this, we're playing it more like this. Step 1 then, hand-to-hand triplets like this. And then move the accents to every 4th note. I'm going to keep a quarter note going on my bass drum. I suggest you do the same if you can. We'll put this guy
1 and dot 2
helping us out a little, ready?
and dot 4 and
so
dot
1
and dot
2
and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot.
Now, in the example that I was doing at the start, obviously you saw that I was playing different grooves, and I was using that as the fill. I was offsetting that actually by 1 note, which we'll come to in a moment, but I can do the same concept as what we're just doing. So what I might do is I might go to the crash cymbal off the hi-hat like this. And what's missing from that one is the backbeat, the snare drum, as in the dum bat back. The problem is I'm in the middle of playing that crash. It would be a snare there, so I could force it in, I guess. But for me, it doesn't feel too comfortable doing it that way. So what I've done is I've taken the whole pattern of 4s now we're thinking of, and I've offset it. So I started with 1 note at the start, then I've done 4. So in other words, I'm going 4 1 2 3 1 2 3, and so on. So like this. That then frees my left hand up to come and hit that snare drum. Let's see if I can get you guys learning that by putting the metronome on.
1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot. To come out of it, I come out left-handed. Now these, I'm playing them in context. I'm playing it as 16th note triplets, as in like 6s, and this is counting 3s for us, right? It's a little easier though if in our head we just pretend that they're, rather than being a whole bar of 6s, we split it into two lots of the 3s. It's a little bit easier to listen to. So if I try that a few more times for you,
but I'll put a groove with it.
1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4.
So what I played for you then was the one that's offset, the one that's on, and the one that's offset. I think it's a little easier to hear faster.
1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 4 and dot 1 and dot 2 and dot 3 and dot 3.
What I'd probably do is change it to quarter notes.
2, 3.
And I double that speed up and make that count 8 those, as in like 1 and 2,
4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3 and.
So when I was doing it as the groove on the ride cymbal then, I was playing exactly the same pattern, but I was hitting the bell of the ride cymbal with the bass drum. So I was doing this. So I'm putting that one note at the start and then the bass drum comes in on the second one. I play it as a groove. I could put the bass drum in a more comfortable place for the listener. I can start to roll some of those things, taking some diddles in. And where this originally came from, I saw Dennis Chambers playing something very similar to this, where he was going between the two. So it would have been something more like this. I don't know exactly what he was doing, but it wasn't far off this. So to bring this all together, so you understand what's going on then. So triplets, 1 under, 2 under, 3 under, 4 under, get turned into 4s. 1 under, 2 under, 3 and 4 under, 1 under, 2 under, 3 and 4 under, 1. That's the basic idea of the hemiola. So you can practice something like this to get that. I'm essentially playing it left-handed. When I get to the 4s section, I'm putting everything across by one note, which gives me this. So go have fun with that. Hopefully you can come up with some other ideas from this. Hopefully it's inspired you to go and check some of this stuff out. If you've enjoyed the lesson, what I always say is the same thing. Subscribe. Hit the bell if you're watching us on YouTube. Leave me some comments. Let me know if you've understood this. If you haven't, feel free to ask questions in the comments. I'll always read the comments and I'll do my best to explain anything that hasn't made sense. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all again next time. See you soon.